Yeah.
Good morning, Minxie ladies. We've got a lot going on today, which is why I'm a little bit distracted this morning. I thought today we'd talk about, and you've already found it, pre-orders. So obviously, as you know, we've got a container load of new goodies arriving. Some of your favourites are coming back into stock, which is super, super good. So we did a little bit of on the lowdown, snuck in the styles online. So let's have a look at what is coming back into stock of some of your favourites that you may have missed. If you were clever enough and you did a, let us know, what's it called, waitlist? No, what do we call that thing where?
Back in stock.
Back in stock request. You would have been notified, and I think that's how you've actually found these. So this is Katarina Boat, one of our top sellers. This is the original sample. The production is much neater than this little booty on, but it gives you an indication of what the style is like. Of course, what you love about it is the height up the leg, the warmth of feeling of this boot, our signature sole, all that beautiful elastic up through the front, the inside zipper to get in and out of it. Here is another colourway that is coming back into stock as well. So this is your white with the black sole. I've got on the black with the white sole. We've got a truckload of new other colours coming as well. Hot pink, like a Burberry tartan in those beautiful Merlot tones. In pink, we've got, we think we've got a black on black all over. Which colour? The cherry wood colour, cherry, yeah, chopped cherry all over, with a black sole on it. So yeah, just keep an eye out for that. We haven't loaded those because we haven't seen the final outcome of what the leathers look like. So the original, when you helped me design them, it was just purely a Photoshop rendition of how they might look.
And a little tiny square of leather.
So when they come in, we're going to be so excited to see them. I did QC them in China, and they look amazing, but they didn't have soles on. I couldn't take good pictures. So that is your Katarina boot. The other boot I've got on for your interest is the combat boot. Absolutely crushing on this at the moment. It's quite a good sort of grungy, confident look, but not over the top. Beautiful if you've got sore feet, suffer from your bunions and sore little toesies and things. It's a sock boot with leather trim. It's been reduced down to $190, ladies, for a little leather boot. Lovely rubber sole on it, very, very soft and comfortable. You just pull it on, it's nice and easy to get in and out of. Anyway, so that's what I'm wearing today. I want to pan over some of the other pre-order products that are coming in maybe the end of this week, more than likely next week sometime after the long weekend. So you can have a little study over the long weekend. So let's just have a little zoom through. I know a lot of you ladies missed it out on your size in the boosted sole. So that's your Pilsy black in the boost, or Pilsy boost, and that's your Pilsy boost gold, soft gold. Can you see that there, the soft goldness of it with the pearls? It's so, so pretty. Great back with denims and things like that. That's your Rizzo boost in the white, and the Pilsy gem. So look at all those beautiful little gem colours coming in through the front there. So, so fun. And a little bit different from your pearls, just for a bit of a change. We talked about the Katarina boot. That's obviously your white and black version. The other boot that you missed out on for sure, because this is sold so quickly, it was the fastest seller in the collection this year, is the Jodie boot. So that is in that chopped cherry colour. Really beautiful with jeans, black pants, really gorgeous rubber outsole, nice and comfy. Little slip-on. That's your other croc version. Is that coming back into stock too? So that's your black crocodile emboss with your black elastic there. If you wanted sort of a slightly simplified version in the black. The other booty that's sold out, the Prefect and the chopped cherry. You guys have loved this colour and the height of the sole. It's kind of like your dress boot for winter, a grungy dress boot for winter. Of course, it looks like it's all lace up there, but you do just zip in and out of it, which is really nice. Great little trouser detailing in here, or skirt detailing with that moccasin front. Now, I'm going to take you back down to some of the lower basics. Apologise for the size of the sample because these are last pairs here at the HQ. So that is your Magnum sneaker in the leopard pony. You loved the texture of this. Of course, Nay, our celebrity superstar here in-house, wears these all the time with her little organza laces. We will be getting more of those organza laces in as well if you missed out, or if you have them on pre-order. The Perla, the OG Perla, is coming back into stock in your size, along with the OG Bandit. So that is also coming back in your size as well. The Rizzo in silver with the little white bumper. This is on the sort of flatter wedge sole, and the Rizzo in the gold. And I'm just going to pull up, just so you can see the difference in the heel heights. Can you see that heel height difference there? Sorry, I'm jamming that towards you instead of away. So yeah, boosted sole and the OG stitched up sole, I guess. So that's your Rizzo. Like that, and that's your plain Rizzo white. So if you prefer the lower profile as opposed to the higher profile, that's the difference.
Well, yeah, that's...
Can you tell?
Definitely.
When you look at it now?
Yeah.
Yep, so there we go. It's just a little bit higher, a little bit boosted. Also the toe shapes too. A little bit finer in the lower sole, a little bit more rounded in the boosted sole. So yeah, some key differences there. So it depends on what you like and what you're going to do in them. Actually, some ladies have both versions, which is pretty exciting.
I just Rainbow Rascals must have just come on. That's her handle on Insta, so I don't know. So apologies, we don't see your name. I think we're talking about the Katarina boot, wanting to know when the other boots are coming in and the other colours.
Yeah, absolutely. So the other colours are just about here. They're due to land in port at the end of this week, so we're so excited. It does take about a week, and we've got a long weekend in between that, so probably I would say the end of next week. Once we see them and we've got them in, we're going to photograph them ASAP, so you can have a look at what the genuine look of them looks like once they're made up. But anyway, have we got an update there, Kirsten? Okay, we wanted to just walk you through what pre-orders look like and what that kind of means. So we're just going to come over and we're going to show you what the product it is. No, it's not. What we're doing is we're creating a collection at the moment. So in our banner, and actually Bex, I'll get you to talk to this because you are organising that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't seem to get it to come up on my...
Okay.
So if it's not there, it will be there. This is the little pre-order tab. So basically it looks like you're just buying the product. We've sorted them into a folder. So if any of these styles that say pre-order, there are the odd one where we may have a size here from the previous drop. So if you're
usually
lucky,
a 42 or a 36.
yeah. For example, we had an Izzy sneaker sell online over the weekend. This one here, and it said pre-order, but actually I did have the size, so I was able to send that out to the lady this morning. So if you do get it sooner, then lucky you.
We just saw the Magnum these appear.
Like Magnum, we've got 41 and 42 in stock right now, but if you're any other size, yeah.
So can you just walk us through when you go onto the website into the
main menu?
Yeah, that's what we're working on. Okay. I'm only going by the link.
So it will,
Okay, so normally when you go onto our website, you will see the banner at the top, and it will put shop now.
Go to collections, and then it will be within pre-order within collections.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to just go in there and just have a look at what is new that's coming.
Well, also once that's live, we'll put a link to it below as well.
Good idea.
You can also go into the search bar and type in pre-order, and it will kindly bring up everything
All of
for
the
a pre-order.
pre-order.
Any word related, if you've done your homework and you know your shoe, then it will, like Yoko, we can't actually show you, but that's coming back in. So anyone that knows what's good for them, Yoko.
Yeah, actually, best to just go pre-order and come up, which is pretty cool.
That will also encapsulate the pre-order laces and a few of those.
And we've got bags. So we've got new bags coming. So the girls have kindly uploaded them. They're not your Busy Does flash photos. They're photos I took in China while I was working with our bag supplier up there. So it will give you an idea. There's no measurements on it, but we can ask questions. So it's just for those keen beans that don't want to miss out. You can get in there and do a little pre-order, and but you should be able to tell what size
Because cushions, they're on you.
They're on me.
Yeah.
And I think there's a little video attached too. The little video I did while I was up there. And again, you ladies helped me with that as well, because you kind of filled in and said yes, you wanted this bag and that bag and la la la. Yeah, fabulous. Have we got any other questions before we whistle off?
No, nothing from me.
Okay, let's stay warm today. Nice to see you, and we will catch up with you tomorrow. Bye.